Hello and welcome. Today we are going to learn about how to disable login button based on certain conditions in edit text widget. So this is the predefined text view of our activity main XML, and then we are going to change this constraint layout to the linear layout, and we are going to match this with the ending tag as well. So for let's add a text view. We are going to set layout width as wrap content, then height as a wrap content, and this tag, and set text as a login page, then text size 30 dp, then style text style bold. Also we are going to set orientation for this layout as vertical, then layout gravity as central, and then the widget's gravity into this layout is as central. So all these widgets will come into the center part of this. So then we will be adding one edit text where, let's say, set the height for that width for this edit text is 200 dp, and then height will be the wrap content in this tag, and set the hint for this edit text as enter user name. In the same way, we are going to take password from the user, set width for that password edit text as 200 dp, and height as wrap content in this tag, and set the hint for this edit text as enter password, and then set input type as a text password. And at the last we are going to add one button, set layout width wrap content, layout height wrap content, close this tag, set the text of this tag as login. Now we are going to add some IDs for this edit text. We are having two edit text in this UI and one is button. So we are going to add some IDs so that we can use these IDs into our main activity.java file. So let's add ID, edit text user name. Then second ID will be I'm giving name as edit text pass, and for button I'm going to give ID as button login. So we're done with this UI part. So now we are going to move ahead with activity main.java. Here we are going to declare some variables of type edit text as user name and password, then button login. So we are going to map this variable based on the IDs from the activity main.xml. Username of type edit text, and by using find view by ID r.id dot edit text username, and next is a password of type edit text by using find view by ID set r.id dot edit text password, and Last one is a login of type button, and by using find view by id r.id dot button login. So we done with the mapping. Now what we are going to, we want to disable the button firstly. So the method for disabling a button is set enabled false. By passing the false parameter, we are going to disable the button. Now what we need to do, based on certain conditions in the edit text, like it may be username, it may be password, we are going to define the disableness of this login button. So we are going to use username dot add text change listener, in which we are going to add new text voucher. So this is the entire method we are going to use, in which we are having three methods. First one is before text change, the second one is after text on text change, the third one is after text change. So whatever action we are going to perform before text change will be defined in this method, and on text change the actions will be defined in this method, and after changing the text, what action we can perform, we can define here. So let's start. So our condition, if let's say edit text from this, the text in this edit text button, edit text must be, let's say, certain username and password. Then and then only we are going to enable this login button. So on text changed, I'm going to convert this edit text into the string username, from username converting it to get text dot converting it to the string. For in the same way, I'm going to do it for create a declare variable str password and convert that edit text password into the string to string. And then if let's have some conditions. If str username dot equals, which this is a method which maps username is user, and I'm going logical and str password dot equals 1 2 3 4 5 6. Then only I'm going to set login button dot set enabled true, else set enabled login dot set enabled false. So when the text present in username and password is this matches with this given string parameter, then only the login button will be enabled, else the login button will be disabled. This is add text change listener is for just only username. So in the same way, we need to add text change listener for the password edit text also. So we are going to do that. Add text change listener, new text voucher. So the same action we are going to perform in this as well on text change. So here is, so it will perform the same action, and whenever the username will match with this given string and password will match with this given string, then and then only the login button will be enabled or else disabled, and it will check for the username on text change. The method will be called after changing text in the username id text widget, and this method also get called when we change some text in password edit text. So by doing this, we are able to create a application that disable login button until when the username and password match with a certain string. Thank you for watching.